At it again, and we've got to talk about a story of if you F around, you find out. My goodness. I mean, you couldn't even write a script this good. I mean, this stuff is absolutely incredible. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass was apparently at home when her home was broken into and there was an attempted burglary. Yeah. And that wasn't the first time. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. My goodness. Now, let me play this clip of what her idea on crime is and everything before we get into that. Let's dive in.
I mean, it's really an embarrassment on our country that we have more people locked up in the United States than any place in the world. And if you look at the many people who are locked up, they're locked up because they're poor, because they can't afford bail or they can't afford proper legal defense. If you dealt with the poverty aspect, you could probably reduce the population by 50% with that alone. You know, why are people incarcerated just because they can't make bail? I mean, it's really...
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep, just let all the criminals free. Let them roam free, you know? It's not fair, right? According to her. And here's how that's going.
Breaking news at 6, a break-in at the home of LA Mayor Karen Bass. And within the last hour, detectives revealed new information about what happened. The break-in happened early this morning, and the intruder has now been arrested.
Let's get right to NBC4's Anastasia Olmos, who's live outside the mayor's home with new details. Stasi.
That's right. This happened early this morning, but LAPD is still here, we're told, conducting their investigation. Detectives tell us that this man broke in through essentially a glass door type window. He cut himself and he made him throughout the entire home before they got here and arrested him. The mayor was home, but she is unharmed. So take a look at the video. It happened around 6:40 this morning. The man broke in, as I said, cutting himself on the glass of the window. And according to police, he made his way throughout the entire home before they responded. They came immediately once they were alerted to the mayor's house alarm, and as they opened the front door, they tell us the man was standing there. They were able to arrest him without incident. Now, in a statement, the mayor's office said Mayor Bass and her family were not injured and are safe. The mayor is grateful to LAPD for responding and arresting the suspect. Detectives, now, they could not tell us any further information about the man or his motive for breaking in. They say because they're still investigating.
So right now, that's part of an ongoing investigation that's being conducted by Robbery Homicide Division. So we're just inside, we're taking photographs, we're collecting any physical evidence we can, just to try to make a determination as to what exactly occurred. As an Angelino, I'm very concerned, obviously. It's the mayor of the city, and we're concerned that any resident that has somebody just come into their home. So we treat this very seriously. We obviously treat it seriously because it's the mayor, but we treat it seriously when it's any resident of the city.
Now, as we work to learn more information, the important thing to note right now is that the mayor is safe. You can see LAPD is here. They confirm that they have their own security detail for her, and we have seen a private company out here as well. Of course, we will share more information as we learn more. We're reporting live here in
Now, allegedly, that guy was a career criminal. He should have been in jail. He should have been in jail. And another thing that I do want to point out is to all the folks who say, oh, well, you don't need any type of protection. You can just call the police. Did you hear what they just reported? The guy made it through the entire house before they got there. The entire house. Now, there's speculation. I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but hearing the story, it kind of makes sense. Apparently, or allegedly, there is a panic room inside of that home somewhere. You know, a place where the residents, which that is like the LA mayor's home. It's where LA mayors go to live while they're mayor of LA. So that's not like her home, you know, that's where she's staying. You know, it's like the White House, right? While you're president, you get to stay in the White House. Once you're done, you gotta go, okay? It's one of those types of situations. And apparently there's like a panic room in there where you can go, you can hide if there's anything going on. And I'm assuming her and her family went into the panic room, which is why nobody was harmed in that situation. Because as you heard, the guy made it through the entire house before the cops got there. So also the thing is, so I'm supposed to just call the cops when someone breaks into my home? The guy made it through the whole house, and that's a big house. Yeah. Once again, leftist policies not making a whole lot of sense.
Here.
I am fine. My family is fine. And we are going to do everything we can to keep Angelenos safe. And I believe our budget makes significant contributions and investments toward keeping Angelenos safe.
Now, at about 6:40 in the morning on...
So, yeah, you just heard the words right there from her. Her and her family are safe, which I'm happy for, right? I don't, as much as I would disagree with, you know, her policies and everything like that, I don't want to see people get hurt, right? That's someone's family member. That's someone's mother. I believe she does have kids, right? Possibly someone's sister. That's someone's daughter. You know what I mean? So no, I don't want to see her get hurt. But hopefully, there's a lesson learned from this. Stop with these nonsense policies. Stop with this nonsense. Now, she's recently pushed for another interesting policy that I'm not completely against, but it is a little weird. Check it out.
Democrat Mayor Karen Bass, who promised to solve homelessness, is now begging rich people to donate a bunch of houses and money so that they can solve homelessness. I'm sure this is going to be a smashing success. After all, what rich person wouldn't want to donate millions of dollars of their hard-earned money so that they could prop up a failed Democrat mayor? But hey, who knows, maybe all of the rich liberal elite in LA will finally decide that they're tired of just talking the talk, but now they're going to walk the walk and open their pocketbooks instead of the pocketbooks of the American voter. But I don't think I'll be holding my breath. In Democrat cities all across the country, homelessness, drug use, crime, even pooping in the street is all on the rise, yet people continue to vote for the same failed mayors and politicians that got them there in the first place. How long till they realize that voting blue might not be the answer?
Unfortunately, there are some people that are going to be stuck on voting blue, and they'll never change. It's unfortunate, but it's true. And here's her saying it herself.
Now, we are asking the most fortunate Angelenos to participate in this effort with personal, private sector, and philanthropic funds to help us acquire more properties, lower the cost of capital, and speed up housing. This is the mission of our new capital campaign, LA for LA.
You know, and honestly, I'm not completely against that idea. All of these rich, millionaires and everything that get on TV, like John Legend, right, and push these Democrat policies. I want to see you donate your hard-earned money. I want to see you donate your home to the cause. You've got the cash. Hand it over. Since you care so much of it, because this is the thing. They come out and try to act like they care. Oh, we care about everybody, blah, 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 blah. You know, we're going to elect these Democrats because they love everyone. Show me. Show me. And there's a lot of celebrities that claim they love Democrats in LA. A whole lot of them. So they should have no problem coming up with the money. There's a lot of wealthy individuals in LA. One bedroom homes are like $1 million. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I think the average cost of a home in California is like $700,000. Yeah. Like, it might even be a little higher than that, like 7.5. Almost $1 million is the average. Average. That is mind-boggling. What? It's absolute insanity, man. Insanity. But, like I said, I'm not completely against this idea. Because now we can see who's really going to walk the walk the way they talk the talk. But like my brother said earlier, I'm not going to hold my breath. I guarantee you these celebrities come up with some type of excuse, or they just stay quiet, don't say anything. Guarantee it.
Well, the Fox News and Night Common Sense Department is watching the mayor of Los Angeles abandon a major campaign promise. 2 years ago, Karen Bass told voters if they put her in office, she would solve homelessness. Now she's in office, and she wants the voters to solve homelessness. Mostly the rich voters, mind you. The ones Mayor Bass calls the, quote, most fortunate Angelinos. So she is asking the same people who pay 70% of the taxes to donate a bunch of money to help the city acquire more properties to house the homeless. Common Sense would like to point out that homelessness in Los Angeles isn't just creeping up, it's dashing up, increasing 80% from 2015 to 2022. And that's likely an estimate because, in case you did not hear, California is not really great at bookkeeping. In the past 5 years, the state spent $24 billion on homelessness only to see the problem get worse. And nobody knows where the $24 billion went. So when the rich donate this money to acquire these properties in Los Angeles where a one-bed, one-bath house is $1.5 million, what happens then? Who pays the taxes, the upkeep, utilities? Is LA gonna foot the bill? Or is this an annual pickpocket of the most fortunate? By the way, the new program is called LA for LA. Common Sense thinks IOU for LOL might be.
Yeah. Spent 20-something billion. And where did it go? Who knows? Who knows? Right? Who knows? I'll tell you how to solve homelessness. And I said this. Oh, man. This is probably last year I said this in a video. We will never solve homelessness until the people that are in charge of solving homelessness, right? These organizations that are supposed to be nonprofit organizations, homelessness will never be solved until they no longer get paid. Once they become volunteers and have a regular 9 to 5, and this is what they do to help out the community, and that's it. They don't get a paycheck for solving homelessness or helping homeless people. Then homelessness will be solved. Until then, when you have people who are getting very, very wealthy off of solving homelessness will never be solved. It's counterproductive, right? There's a conflict of interest. If this is my job and I'm getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, in some cases millions, to solve homelessness, why in the world would I solve homelessness? I'm getting paid out the wazoo. If I do it, then I lose my job. And if I lose my job, then there's no food on the table. So once again, until all of those folks become volunteers with no pay, homelessness will never be solved. People are going to continue to donate billions of dollars for nothing. For absolutely nothing. And that money, as you heard there, will just continue to disappear every single year. Gone into the wind. Gone into the wind. But that's just my humble opinion on it. Y'all let me know yours. A classic case, though, of when you F around, you find out. Now, once again, I'm happy her and her family are safe. But there's consequences to bad policies. And once again, if I remember correctly, that's not the first time that house has been broken into. What a shame, right? What a shame. Y'all let me know what you thought about this in the comment section below. Like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.